skies, shimmering with the promise of a new frontier. Floating coins and logos dance in the light, symbols of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. The tunnels pulse with energy, a vibrant representation of the crypto world's boundless potential. A futuristic landscape unfolds, where digital dreams take physical form. The scene is alive with the kinetic energy of a world transformed by cryptocurrency. In a sunlit classroom, Professor Penny stands, ready to unlock the mysteries of the digital age. Behind her, a diagram of a blockchain glows, hinting at the complex network of cryptocurrency. Her voice echoes with authority. Cryptocurrency is digital, decentralized money. Fast, risky, powerful. The classroom is filled with anticipation as her words paint a vivid picture of digital currency. Dexy sits before the cold glow of his computer screen, skepticism etched across his face. With furrowed brow, Dexy mutters, "Digital money? Sounds like magic." His eyes narrow as he contemplates the implications of intangible currency. He leans back, the digital world's mysteries swirling around him. The room fades into shadows. Dexy remains skeptical of digital money. He shakes his head, unconvinced by the promises of digital finance. Dexy sits alone in her room, the computer screen casting an eerie glow across her face. Her fingers dance swiftly over the keyboard, each keystroke echoing in the silence. Suddenly, a message flashes onto the screen from an unknown source, disrupting the digital solitude. The words, "Get rich coin," hang ominously in the digital void, promising untold fortune. Dexy pauses, her fingers hovering over the keyboard, a mix of curiosity and caution flickering in her eyes. The promise of wealth hangs in the air, tempting her to take a leap into the unknown. Inside the classroom, Dexy's eyes gleam, sharing news with Jay. Dexy's enthusiasm fills the room as she excitedly recounts the offer. Jay's skepticism cuts through the excitement. "Scam," Jay warns. "Check the white paper, research the team. If it's too good to be true, it is." Dexy sits alone in her room, the laptop screen casting a ghostly glow across her face. Her brow furrows in concentration as she immerses herself in the labyrinthine depths of the Get Rich Coin white paper. The document is a thicket of complex jargon and seemingly nonsensical statements. She stares at the screen, trying to decipher the code. The weight of the task settles upon her. Okay, crypto needs homework. Got it. She leans back in her chair, a mix of determination and weariness etched on her face. Creditville glitters under the sun, a beacon of prosperity. Yet, a digital scream pierces the facade. Overdue. Another building echoes the warning. High interest. The alerts spread like a virus, infecting the city's skyline with financial dread. The bustling streets below remain oblivious, their steps measured by the ticking clock. A city thriving on borrowed time. Mia sits alone, the silence of the coffee shop amplifying her mounting stress. She nervously sips her coffee, the bitter taste doing little to soothe her anxiety. Her gaze snaps back to the budgeting tablet, the numbers on the screen deepening her worry. Mia checks the tablet anxiously, the weight of her financial burden pressing down on her. Inside the bustling bank, frustration mounts as Jay confronts the loan officer. Jay's voice rises in heated disagreement. The loan officer responds with a disapproving shake of his head. The loan officer remains unmoved, his disapproval deepening. Before us lies a battlefield twisted by corruption, an expanse where floating chains shackle the very air. Broken credit shards, like the remnants of shattered dreams, scatter across the desolate ground. Glitchy pop-ups flicker incessantly, their neon glow casting ominous shadows across the scene. The air hangs heavy with despair, thick with the stench of broken promises and shattered hopes. Debtarax's face twists in fury, a terrifying visage of rage. He bellows with thunderous rage. "Foolish children!" His voice booms, shaking the very foundations of the city. "Your city belongs to debt and chaos," he declares, his eyes burning with dark triumph. The air crackles with dark energy, reflecting his chaotic decree. In an unknown location, Mia raises her budgeting tablet, its screen casting an ethereal glow. The tablet emits a shimmering, translucent shield, a barrier against unseen threats. Her voice firm, Mia declares, "Not today." The shield pulsates with energy, a defiant response to the unseen. Mia's resolve hardens, the glowing tablet a beacon in the dim space. Jay raises his credit tracker, a determined glint in his eyes. With a surge of confidence, Jay shouts, "Credit beam, go!" A blast of energy erupts from the credit tracker, cutting through the air. The beam streaks forward, a testament to Jay's resolve. The credit tracker cools, the air thick with anticipation. Dexy, with a mischievous glint in her eyes, prepares her financial arsenal. With a flick of her wrist, Dexy sends digital coins soaring through the air like deadly projectiles. Stocks follow, cutting through the air with precision. Dexy declares, "Let's invest smart long-term style." The Money Squad unites, ready to unleash their power. A surge of combined energy erupts, targeting Debtorax. The blast intensifies, enveloping Debtorax in a blinding light. Debtorax shatters into fragments, vanquished by their collective might. Debtorax's face twists in anguish, a scream tearing from his throat as his body spasms uncontrollably. Agony contorts his features. His body begins to flicker, a horrifying transformation taking hold. His form shatters, the image of Debtorax breaking apart, piece by agonizing piece. Iridescent pixels dance momentarily, a fleeting echo of what once was, a final, shimmering goodbye. The iridescent pixels fade, leaving nothing but empty space. The last vestige of Debtorax vanishes completely. Creditville flickers back to life, its digital heart restarting. A wave of relief washes over the city as the relentless alerts vanish. The city's phones hum with renewed purpose, a gentle symphony of reconnection. Normalcy slowly returns to Creditville, erasing the chaos. The digital pulse of Creditville steadies, beating once more in rhythm with its people. In a sunlit classroom, Professor Penny's eyes twinkle with pride as she looks at the Money Squad. Professor Penny imparts her wisdom to her students. "You've learned the 5 keys to financial power." She urges them to embrace their knowledge, use them well, and teach others. The Money Squad listens intently, their expressions reflecting a mix of understanding and determination. The classroom buzzes with a sense of shared purpose as the lesson concludes. In the tranquil embrace of the park, Jay, Mia, and Dexy settle onto a bench, bathed in the gentle caress of dappled sunlight. They share faint smiles, silent echoes of an adventure that has indelibly marked their spirits. Jay breaks the reverie, his voice a low murmur as he begins to list the keys to their triumph. Budget, credit, smart loans. The weight of their journey hangs in the air, a blend of awe and disbelief. Jay continues, his tone laced with a hint of wonder. Stocks, crypto. The sunlight dances through the leaves, casting fleeting patterns on their faces, each lost in their own reflections. In the tranquil park, Mia's nod is a silent promise, her face etched with a blend of hope and determination. Her eyes reflect a future filled with possibility, and always plan for the future. The setting sun casts long shadows around her. A gentle breeze rustles through the trees, carrying her words into the distance. Her expression is a mixture of seriousness and unwavering resolve. Dexy's face brightens, a wide grin spreading across her features. Her playful expression radiates through the park, capturing the light. "Knowledge is money. Real talk," Dexy declares, her voice ringing with confidence. Dexy nods, her expression resolute as she affirms her belief. The sun begins its descent, casting a warm, golden glow across the expansive sky. Fiery hues of orange and purple ignite the horizon, painting the sky with breathtaking beauty. As the sun dips lower, a sense of tranquility washes over the world, calming the soul. From the ether, the narrator's voice echoes, "Financial freedom doesn't come from luck." The disembodied voice continues, "It comes from knowledge, discipline, and action." As the sun dips below the horizon, the Money Squad's figures march forward, their forms stark against the twilight. The world is hushed, save for the soft symphony of their footfalls on the gravel path. A chorus of digital whispers arises as each member's phone vibrates, heralding a new dawn of prosperity. No longer a harbinger of dread, the buzz of their phones now sings a song of burgeoning fortune. Bathed in the golden light of promise, the Money Squad continues their journey, their path illuminated by the glow of digital growth. Professor Penny takes a step into the glowing digital tunnels. She is surrounded by a sea of vibrant coins and logos. The environment pulses with energy. The air vibrates with digital echoes. Her eyes widen at the digital spectacle. She is lost in the digital world. Professor Penny is surrounded by a sea of financial documents, her office a sanctuary of numbers and analysis. In the stillness of her office, she navigates complex financial reports with focused determination. Each chart is a piece of the puzzle, as she seeks to solve the mysteries hidden within the data. The weight of the numbers presses down, yet Professor Penny stands firm. Her office is a testament to dedication, where financial reports become stories waiting to be told. In this world of finance, Professor Penny is a beacon of insight. A torrent of faces sweeps through Creditville, each illuminated by the ethereal glow of financial alerts. In the heart of the city, every hurried step echoes with the silent anxieties of the digital age. Creditville's streets pulsate with the rhythm of fleeting fortunes, reflected in the anxious eyes of its inhabitants. The city's pulse quickens as fortunes rise and fall with the tap of a screen, each face a canvas of hope and despair. Amidst the urban hustle, the glow of financial alerts casts a stark light on the ephemeral nature of modern wealth. Creditville becomes a stage where every passerby is a player in the high-stakes game of digital finance. Under the stark light, Mia sits hunched at her kitchen table, lost in the labyrinth of numbers. Her brow furrows as she navigates the budgeting app on her tablet, each line a testament to struggle. The screen glows with the stark green income, a financial seems to weigh heavily on her. A stark sunlight floods Jay's modern office as he gestures emphatically. Complexities of finance. Jay explains, the key is to understand what impacts your credit score. Always pay your bills on time. His overwhelmed by financial burdens replies, easier said than done, Jay. I'm juggling so many expenses. Jay offers reassurance. Even small, consistent payments. Don't max out your card. So like, keep the balance under 30% of the credit limit? Exactly. And regularly dispute anything that's inaccurate. In the heart of the city park, illuminating Dexy as he dives deep into the world of cryptocurrency. Lost screen, Dexy navigates the volatile finance, oblivious. Nature thrives, birds chirp their melody. Dart playfully, a stark leaves and distant laughter noise as Dexy meticulously analyzes market trends, seeking his next big opportunity. With each click and scroll, Dexy's determination grows, fueled by the promise of digital gold amidst the tranquil beauty of the park. In this urban oasis, Dexy remains anchored, a solitary figure bridging the gap between nature's serenity and the digital frontier. Sunlight drenches the bustling coffee shop, illuminating Mia and Jay as they meet. Mia leans forward, her expression earnest, her words hanging in the air. Jay listens intently, his occasional nods punctuating Mia's every word. The warmth of the coffee shop envelops them as their conversation deepens. Their faces are lit by the soft glow of the morning sun, a silent promise of connection. Dexy plunges into the digital tunnels, a chaotic ballet of coins and logos spinning around him. The flickering light casts elongated, grotesque shadows, mirroring the digital detritus. Each flicker distorts the landscape, transforming familiar icons into menacing specters. The tunnels twist and turn, each path a gamble in this high-stakes digital labyrinth. He presses on, a lone figure amidst the storm of data, determined to find his way. In a sun-drenched classroom, Professor Penny stands, her glasses gleaming as she prepares to impart financial wisdom. Sunlight illuminates the classroom, revealing dust motes dancing in the air as Professor Penny addresses her students. Professor Penny's voice fills the room with a crucial message. Saving for retirement might seem like a distant concern, but it's one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. The students, some engrossed, others lost in thought, absorb Professor Penny's words, the weight of future decisions settling upon them. Under the harsh daylight, a queue of figures stretches towards the ATM, their shoulders slumped. Each face in the queue bears the weight of financial anxiety. The relentless sun casts long shadows, mirroring the deep-seated fears of those awaiting their turn. With each withdrawal, a silent plea echoes in the air, a collective hope for brighter days. The city's pulse slows as the weight of economic unease settles upon its inhabitants. In the dimness of Mia's apartment, a stark digital glow pierces the gloom. The budgeting tablet flashes a grim message. Overdue bill. The ominous warning pulsates, filling the room with dread. The harsh light of the screen illuminates the silent apartment. In the sterile confines of the bank, Jay sits poised with hopeful anticipation. The loan officer's subtle headshake shatters Jay's expectation. A wave of disappointment washes over Jay as the news sinks in. His dreams seem to dim, mirroring the stark reality of his financial setback. The bank's cold atmosphere amplifies Jay's crushing disappointment. Bathed in the golden light of the afternoon, Dexy sits alone, a silhouette against the vibrant green of the park. His fingers dance across the keyboard, each keystroke a command in his silent symphony of ambition. Charts and numbers swirl on the screen, a digital tempest mirroring the storm of calculations in his mind. Lost in the labyrinth of market trends, Dexy murmurs to himself, each word a breadcrumb in his quest for fortune. With a final decisive tap, he executes the trade, his fate hanging in the balance of the digital marketplace. Sunlight floods the vibrant coffee shop, illuminating the air as Mia and Jay meet. Mia, with her bright, inquisitive eyes, considers her next words. Across from her, Jay taps a pen against his notepad, lost in thought. The aroma of coffee fills the air as steam rises from their mugs, enveloping them in a comforting embrace. A vast expanse of digital tunnels stretches out, pulsating with light and the rush of data. Amid the digital chaos, Dexy, a young hacker with sharp eyes, navigates the glowing tunnels. From the shadows, a shady figure emerges, their eyes gleaming with an unseen motive. The shady figure's voice cuts through the digital hum. Psst, hey kid, you look like someone who knows a good opportunity when they see one. The shady figure continues, pitching an enticing offer.